Hi Norma, how's it going? What day are we on? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Are we back? It feels like missed a week even though it was only one night. Looks so excited to go in the pool. They were like literally bouncing around at the door for ages. Ooh, haven't missed that. Bouncing around the door. Ruby was having withdrawal because she didn't go in the pool today. They're all in. Oh, and Hannah bought a ball. Hi Leo. I feel like all of a sudden the weather has changed and everyone's like, I'm getting all these messages, hey, you want to go dog training? Hey, you want to take the dogs to the park? So just a second, one of my dog trainer friends is like, bring the dogs out. Hi Martin, 4:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't wake you up. I hope you were already awake and this is a pleasant surprise. I have my strawberry liquid IV drink. Cheers. Ooh. The weather is lovely. It's warm, sunny, not too hot, walkable. Just perfect. You're getting Stevie tomorrow! Oh my god, that's the best news! Yay, I'm so happy. Can't wait to see pictures. Cannot wait, that's going to be so good. So have you met Stevie already at this point, or is tomorrow the first meet? Just hit you that you actually get into the cat. It's so good. Oh my god, I don't know if you're anything like me, but when I decided to get all three of my dogs, the day before I actually went to go get them, or the day before, like Hannah came to, but the day before I was like, am I making the right decision? I had like major panic. What if I'm doing the wrong thing? What if like it's a disaster? What if I'm not a good dog owner? What if? And like the night before, for the whole time I was waiting, I thought it was going to be like the most exciting thing. And then the night before I was just filled with like the worst dread of like worry. So hopefully you're not a worrywart like I am. You're actually excited. I'm excited for you. Are you excited, Jack? Are you ready? Sit. That's not sit, that's jump around. Hi Monster, how are you? Hi Corrupt, that's almost a sit. He's trying, look, his butt is nearly on the ground. You're halfway there, boyo. Oh, got a bit of spam going on there. Hi Spam Rock. Wow, that's a lot of spam. Is someone being horrible? Or are we just getting... Oh, yeah, I see what was going on. Yeah, Corrupt, you either get to be kind, no spamming, nothing offensive, or you get timed out. So, thanks, Norma. Perfect. That was a close one. They almost did say it. Good catch. The dogs are just so excited. You'd think they'd been away from the pool for a week. It was one day. Neil, hi. Happy Wednesday. So we just did a lovely walk yesterday, but I realised with the three of them, I didn't have a spare hand to hold on. I was like, how am I going to do this to take you guys with me? I think I need to get something that goes around my neck probably, but it's still going to be a disaster because I won't be able to read the comments at all. So I'm just trying to figure out a solution. Monday, I'm doing a hike and my friend's coming, so I'm hoping I can get her to film while I manage the dogs, or that the dogs go off leash and then I can do it, but we'll see what happens. The main thing is I'm thrilled because we're finally able to go on hikes and walks and have some fun outside of the pool. Love the pool, but it's not enough. Ready? So yeah, only one spam allowed. You're the OG Spam Rock. I'm good. It's an easy week at work, a little tense, I would say, but all good. I have the best team, so we'll figure it out one way or the other. I love dogs. It's hard to call me Cozy Girl. Hi, Cozy Girl. How are you? Hi, Dad. Any more bats? Nothing yet. I feel like they'll come once it gets a little bit darker. Last night we had no pool time at all. It wasn't like we did it without you. We just didn't do it. We went on our long walk and then we all curled up on the couch and watched part of Dixie. Oh look, Hannah's in. For those of you that are always noticing she doesn't go in as much. She's in. Team woohoo! So good. So good. Now it looks like a pool party. I feel like if on that little ledge, it feels like a pool party. They're popping her on the head. How are you feeling, Dad? Oh, and Botrix finally showed up. That's good. Don't start. That's Hannah's spot in the pool. When we come out during the day, did earlier, on lunch. Guys, soak me in. When we come out during the day, she lies down in that spot and just lays like clear in the water. Or I should say like celery. Like celery. You two finish. Oh. So Kimmy here. So Kimmy. I'm not loving getting drenched. I've got long trousers on today. Does Ruby like the bats? Ruby didn't even notice the bats. He was too busy swimming. Whereas Jack was fascinated. Hannah could care less because it's not food. Lift this up a little bit. Come on. That's enough now. That's enough. Don't chew my towel, please. Ugh. That shake off was all over me. You want to go jump? I've got grey pants on and they're now like speckled with water. Speckled. Thanks, Monster. I love the colour of the sky a minute. It's really pretty. Very nice. My cat Poopy just heard Hannah and Jack fighting and she woke up and just stared at the phone. She's like, oh my god, it's monsters. They sound terrible. But they're not. The good thing was the pool guy came today and found a load of balls. So we've got 4 in the pool right now. And Hannah's got one that she's holding on to. Ooh, and I got Ruby a new collar. Because somebody, one of these two, Terras, had chewed on the buckle. And so Ruby's collar wasn't perfect. So I got her a new one, of course. With that being my favourite colour. Yes, you've got a new one, haven't you? You want to go jump? Hi, Fred. How's it going? Give Poopy. Is it Poopy or is that a typo? I've done that before, haven't I? It looks awesome through the phone. Can only make a person. Yeah, we've been really lucky. Now it's cooler. Like I'm sat in like a t-shirt, sweatpants, and it's perfect. I don't feel too hot. I didn't really think about it earlier in the summer, but I really was a fool for trying to do lives during the middle of the day for 2 hours. Like, I definitely have learnt my lesson for next summer. Evenings only, like late evenings. I just miss Mandy and Nick a little bit. But I don't miss feeling like I've got heat stroke all the time. So, this is what I'll do next summer, is this kind of timing. What's it look like? Are we saying what's it look like to the sky? There's weird clouds at the minute. I've never seen... Look at this. I don't know if you can see it. That's like a weird sun with like a little heart shape in the middle. Can you see it? Like, there is a love heart. I don't know if you can capture it on screen, but there's like a perfect love heart in the middle of the clouds. Which is a sign. Because we're all about the love here in this channel. And then this side is much bluer and it just looks like a watercolour painting. Sad, better days, but it's okay. Hopefully a better evening, Fred. Edward says hi. Yeah, the pool's nice and clean because the pool guys came today and they did a great job. So thankful for them. Is this weather cooler in Vegas this week? Yeah, so we've gone from being in the hundreds last week to like 80s this week. And so let me check my other phone and I can tell you, oh my god, it's soaked. I shouldn't have left phone out there by the dogs. No wonder it never works. My poor phone is regularly abused. Okay, so I said we're in the 80s. Technically, we're 90 degrees right now. It doesn't feel nice. It feels lovely. Looks like a bird to me. Well, I was going to show you again, but still, it's gone now, so you can see the heart. We also have a riding lesson before we get Stevie. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. That sounds amazing, Norma. You're going to have a lot of fun. I can't wait to see pictures of Stevie. It's going to be so good. The next 10 days under 100 degrees here in the desert. Yeah, I'm looking at the forecast now. Tomorrow is a high of 92. My screen won't shoot. Yeah, the rest of the week, but the next 4 days we're under 100 degrees. We're back up to 98 on Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday through Thursday is all 100 plus times. But I've got Labor Day weekend, so I'm going on a hike on Monday, which will be fantastic. And the weather for that should be, well, it says 103 at the peak, so we'll go early in the morning. Ruby just soaked me. Vic, I'm feeling good. So glad to hear it. Dad? King Cancer's butt, that's for sure. Jack, no, that's my cable. Oh my god. Jack's trying to snoot the camera and he nearly blocked Botrix. I'm sure that's how I lost it last time. Man, oh man, did we just get 13? Level 13? Oh my god, okay. I feel like you only just leveled up. I'm sure Botrix is having me on, but still, we're going to do it. Ready? Deep breath. Woohoo! 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 There's 13. Yes, I'm okay, Jack. It's fine. He's like, right, Mum, you sound broke. You sound broke. Oh my god, it's trying to like get a butt scratch against the camera and knock around all over the place. At least it's a dry 90. Yeah, I agree. It's good it's dry. Hannah's got Rocco the Socko. Where's she found that from? I know, I did it. I feel like I'm getting practice. Does your pool change colour with the lights around the pool? The lights, that's my towel. Jack, you've got a million toys. How about I play with one of those? Determined to take my towel. Oh yeah, see, Fred wants you in the pool. Please do. Give me a break for 5 minutes. I'd be devastated if he gave me a break, really. I just like to moan about it. Let's see, what's Hannah got? Hannah's got the sock. She's got her eye on Jack, seeing what mischief is up to. So no, my pool lights are just clear. So they don't change colour, sadly. Although that would be pretty cool if I did have rainbow lights in the pool. We need Jack's close-up. Well, he definitely gave you a close-up of his butt. Martin says hi again. How did you get your dog to train along with each other? Honestly, I took my time. I feel like that's the key with rescues. Even now with Ruby, sometimes I'll put her muzzle on outside of the pool just when Jack's being a bit mental case, which happens, you know, he's still a baby. So I think giving them lots of space, not forcing them to be best friends with each other, and just like a lot of patience. Regular walks. Hey, hey, hey. Hannah, I understand that that's your sock. You can have it, but you can't be barking like that. So I find taking them on a pack walk all the time helps. Because then we're all focused on not each other, we're focused on what's about, but we're walking as one little unit. And it got Ruby especially good at being close to Jack because she didn't like him in her bubble for a while. She would tolerate him and then have enough. Whereas when we're on a walk, it's like really good practicing being right next to him, bumping into him and all the stuff without it being like face to face. She doesn't like face to face. So that's what worked for us, and it's still a work in progress, honestly. Like, I think if I was to just leave all three of them alone without supervision, I would quite easily see that they could get into a spat, Ruby especially. So I'm just like really careful that I'm always supervising them, I'm watching body language, making sure they all feel comfortable, giving them all space when they need it. I don't feed them, I feed them separately. They have crates, which they're rarely in, honestly, but for meal times they're in their crates. Because Ruby would resource guard. So I think that's one of the things like I'm really keen to make sure I say is like, I do think my dogs are perfect. There's lots of things that we're still working on and trying to improve on. But you're still perfect, aren't you? Yes, you are. No, they have 101 on Sunday, but 90s the rest. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, when we're steadily into the 80s and 90s, it'll be, I can't wait. And we'll be able to take you out with us during the day and go on hikes and stuff. Oh, Jack never sits, honestly. If I've got treats, he'll sit. But I'm trying to like not always rely on treat and get him to do it anyway. And yet, look at this face. Look at this face. You're a cutie. He's like, don't talk about me like I'm an idiot. I'm like, but you are a little bit. Love him really. They seem perfect to me. Oh, is Monster off? Yep. No night, Monster. Thanks for being in. Yeah, like I said, I think they're perfect. I just don't want people to think, oh, she's got 3 rescues and throwing them all together and it's all easy, because it's definitely not. I don't think that's the right image to portray, because when you get rescues, you might drop it perfect, but that's more rare, I think, than normal. Especially when you rescue them when they're a little bit older and you don't know what they've been through. Ruby, I think if I didn't have Ruby, Hannah and Jack, I could pretty much just throw them for the best and it would be fine. But that's not the case with Ruby, and that's okay. But she definitely needs a lot more support. Make sure she's conducting herself in a good way. So, Norma, yeah, I think Stevie is a rescue. Eee, I'm so excited about Stevie. It's going to be so good. Really good. Our little woohoo family is growing. Yay. I honestly don't know what's going on. Some nights I do it and we have, 50 people in the chat. And some nights we do it and we have 100. And then some nights we do it and we have 5. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason as to what's going on. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here as a YouTuber. But, hey-ho. Artful Salad Dodger. One of the best names ever. I'm an artful salad dodger. I really am. I bought celery and fed to the pool, so I love that. I think Jack looks like he'd give a good cuddle. Jack does, he's just got no sense of how big he is. Like he'll launch himself off you. Like he'll be lying on his back having a cuddle, like a baby, and all of a sudden he'll decide he's had enough and he'll use your body to press himself and roll over. So sometimes out of nowhere you've just got like a leg to the face or something. I'm like, could do without that occasionally, but when he cuddles he commits, I'll say that. And then Hannah's more a snuggler, like she just likes to be touching you, whether it's her head on your knee, or like she likes to rest her paw on my wrist, things like that. And then Ruby's flat on her back like a baby, gazing at you ringly. Very cute. All of them are cute. Caribou. Behind in my water here, I'm just noticing I'm not hydrating. Delicious. These liquid IVs are the best thing that I've ever found. I conned myself into thinking that they're really healthy, even though they're super sweet. And so, what is my news of the day, apart from work being horrendous? No, not really horrendous, but a lot. And the fact that we're over the hump, thank goodness. I booked my gardener to come in 2 weeks on the 8th. He's going to come and tidy everything up and bushes and all the stuff, so that's exciting. I realised my palms when I was sitting over there last night. I couldn't walk from one side to the other without being whacked in the head with a palm. So, folks, because they're going to be trimmed right down, which is good. Hannah's a retriever. Yep, she is. My little golden. She's so sweet. So sweet. Talking about you. See, Jack's trying to eat that bush, so that's going to get gone. Ruby's bought me her ball. Hilarious. With the muzzle on, that she's not supposed to be able to pick things up, and yet there you go. Her ball is in her mouth, so she's broke the side of it, so I'm going to have to get that fixed or buy her a new one. A lot of retrievers are snuggly. Yeah, she is. She's sweet. It's so cute as well, because when I'm in bed, if Hannah comes on the bed, Ruby will snuggle up by me and she gives me kisses and all the stuff. My short for tomorrow is Ruby in bed. Very cute. But then once Ruby's ready to go to sleep, she goes and sits at the bottom. She likes to be tucked in. I lie on my side and go to sleep, and she likes to snuggle in behind my knees. And so that's the spot. Whereas Hannah, she likes to be right next to my face. And it's just so cute because she'll have a tiny breath breathing on you. It's really sweet. Jack sprawls all over the place and you end up being tossed around a little bit because he just doesn't care. But yeah, Hannah's little breath is so sweet. It's just too hot in the summer. Like, please don't any of you sleep on my bed because it's boiling. It's far too hot, but super cute. Today my friend had a doctor's appointment and it was in Portsmouth, but she misread the text and it was in Suffolk, which is on the other side of Norfolk. And Norfolk is big. So she missed her appointment. Oh no! And most of her school day. No good. Well, on the flip side, I wouldn't, if I was still in school, I wouldn't mind missing the whole day for nothing. That would be okay. What are they all looking at? Do we think there's bats coming again? Because they're all just looking at the sky. I mean, Ruby's playing with a ball. But Hannah and Jack are both looking up. Something's going on. I trust Jack to tell me if there's anything, so I'm going to focus on him. Wet dog smell is almost worse than horse muck. Wow. I feel like I'm immune to wet dog smell now because it just happens so often that I'm like, I couldn't even tell you. UFOs. I reckon it might be bats, you know. We do need names for the three. Like, what's the bat called in Fern Gully? But I think it was just Batty. So, don't love that. Is that Pythonord? I hope I said that right. Hi. Hi. Hi, Nick. How are you? Happy Thursday. No. Man, I wish it was Thursday. Happy Wednesday. Not quite there yet. Not quite there. Hopefully soon. Mac, Banner, and Rudy. What am I missing here? What's the connection between those three names? Banana Bat, Rudy Bat, Mac Bat. Hi, Laurie. I am from the Midlands in the UK. And then I grew up in Wales, and then I've been living in the US for 10 years. So I've got a bit of a all over the place accent, I suppose. Ooh, I have news. Get this. So someone posted it. There's like a Facebook group that's like Brits in Vegas or whatever, or Brits in America. And someone posted that they're doing an animated book or something and they need a voiceover. And I was like, everyone is always saying they like my voice. And I applied to be a voiceover for this thing. They were after like specifically an English accent. So we'll see. Oh my God, one of them is just on a poop and it stinks. Grief. It's on the other side of the yard as well, but man. Sorry. Just all of you be grateful that this isn't smelly YouTube because I'm suffering right now. Jack, Hannah. Oh, Mac, Banner and Rudy. Yes, why did I not get that, Norma? I'm such a Dumbo. I think that's cute, but will I remember it? Mac, Banner, Rudy. Mac, Banner, Rudy. Yeah, you'll have to remind me. You could give Ruby to have a snorkel. Her head goes fully under the, you know, she doesn't care at all. She's ducking and diving for that hose. Even today on lunch, I was like, do not go in the pool. 3 times in the pool. And she looked at me right as she did it, waited for Jack to jump. So Ruby is, she knows she's not allowed in. And before I had Jack, Hannah and Ruby would not, I didn't need these fences. All these fences I've got round didn't exist. These are just to Jack-proof the pool. And, so Ruby's cottoned on that at some point during us being outside, Jack's going to make the plunge. So she waits for him to jump in, and as quick as a flash, she jumps in too. So she definitely appreciates him rules because then it gives her freedom to break them as well. I don't really mind though. It's allowed in, really. Laurie, I love your voice. Thank you. I hate hearing my voice back, you know. One of the reasons I stopped wanting to do, Mandy and Nick were like, you've got to do proper videos and edit them and do voiceovers and various things that they're super creative and are really good at YouTube. So they do lots of different things and they're like trying to get me to do it. And I, first of all, I cannot edit to save my life. It ends up taking me hours and hours and hours. Plus my technology is super slow. And then the idea of having to listen to my own voice back is so horrendous that I'm just like, no, we're doing lives that I don't have to watch back. And that's it. But we'll give voiceover thing a go if they get in touch. Speech to text. How you love to muck up what I say. Oh, is it me? I do muck up most of what you all say, honestly. I do read whatever the autocorrect says and don't even question it. Yesterday I went paddling with my friend. She caught a fish. Eee. I don't know if I like that. I'm done with all of these animals that have been appearing. Like, really would like to go a couple of weeks with no scorpions, no bats, no anything that I have to touch with my hands. I would not voluntarily try and catch a fish. But fair play to her, that's talent. Leo's got to go. See you later. Have a good rest. Was it a bat? I mean, Jack's looking. He's definitely on alert. So, like, he's seeing something. But I'm like, I don't see one. Keeping an eye out. Hi Sam, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Got the day right today. Let's keep a look. What is the dog's favourite place to go? You mean like when we go on a walk? Laurie? I'm trying to think. Our favourite hiking place to go was Monday, so hopefully I can show you. It's in a few of my shorts. There's like big mountainous piles of gravel and stuff that they can run up and down. So that's their favourite. I think Ruby's second favourite place is my bed. Maybe same for Hannah. Or the pool, obviously. But yeah, I think where we go hiking is their favourite place around. They can go off leash. We think they can still go off leash. Hi Alfonso. How's the dogs? We're good. They were so excited to go in the pool today because they didn't get to go in it yesterday. So all three of them were bouncing at the door, eye level, while I made my drink. I'm good. Yeah. It's so cool. Like, it's not cold at all, but it's not hot. It's definitely, it doesn't feel hot. It's perfect. Perfect. It's going to really quickly get cold though, I'm sure. At least it'll still be bright, but it'll be cold enough to wear a coat at some point soon, which will be great. I've never been a person that's lowered to the cold before until I lived in Vegas. Trinity, hi Trinity. Have you ever watched Hudson and Rex? I haven't. What is that, a movie or a TV show? Well, hi. Do you want to go jump? Oh, that was a massive splash. Do you like to travel or stay at home? Well, I used to love to travel a lot, and now I prefer at home because if I travel now, I can't take the dogs with me. And I hate not being with the dogs. Like, I literally feel like a part of my self is left behind when I leave my dogs. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, I suppose it's not weird. It's just weird for me. Normally it's just been me, single Pringle, traveling the world solo. But now I just don't want to leave them. So my goal is to get myself an RV, and then I can travel and take the dogs with me. So if anyone at all knows anyone in a second-hand RV, I've seen some super cute 19-footers that are like just big enough. Like there's a bed over the cabin, and then a little couch with a table, a little bathroom with a shower, and a little kit, and that's it. There's nothing else. And I'm like, that would be perfect for us four. And we could travel all over the place. I could still work, and I could drive it easily without crashing. So 19-footer is on my radar. I'm putting it out in the universe. That's what I would like one day. I can't afford anything close to being new, so it'd have to be something really old, but hopefully not old and grotty. Ruby is good, Alfonso. She is having a blast in the pool. You want to jump? There you go. Favourite spot. It's a TV show. No, I haven't seen... There was another bat. I haven't seen it. Something's going on because Jack's still... He is not... You know what Jack's like, and this whole landing and watching is not him. So there must be things, but I'm not seeing them at all because I'm reading the chat and waffling on. I'm just keeping an eye out. I do want to see him. Hi, Chloe. Good, he's just bat spotting apparently. Laurie, can you see in the pool there's a little blue hose? That is what Ruby is trying to jump in, and so the muzzle, see she's going for it right now, the muzzle stops her from actually being able to chew on it, because my worry is she bites a bit off and chokes on it. That'd be the worst. So just while I'm doing a live and I'm kind of half concentrating on the chat and half concentrating on Ruby, she has it on. Full transparency, she does wear it sometimes outside of the pool when there's something like very stressful going on, like when we go to the vets or there's fireworks or something, but it's rare. It's real rare. It keeps flying right over where Ruby likes to jump near Jack. Does it? Here? If I put my camera here, see if we can spot it. TV show with German Shepherd is please. Ooh, that sounds like my cup of tea. As long as the dog doesn't die, I'll watch anything dog related on TV. I thought she bites because we put muzzle on a puppy because she's laying up to bite. Ooh, what kind of puppy have you got, Laurie? We did use the muzzle earlier on when I first got Jack to make sure they could play together safely. But now, like, they can play without it. It's just sometimes she gets a bit carried away, so I'll pop it on if, like, it looks like she's not having a good time something, but it's really not for that anymore. We're not really at that stage. I don't think, anyway. But things go up and down with dogs. Sewer Jack! Yes. That's like the funniest thing. Poor Jack. I feel like it's kind of cool, though. Sewer Jack. Sewer Jack. He's definitely... Look at him. He's looking around. Looking up. He can see a bat, I'm sure of it. Or bats. The dog may be hearing bats ultrasonic. Oh. Is that a thing? I don't know, man. That's could be what he's listening. I mean, Jack is, of the three, like Ruby, yes, when the bat landed and it was on the floor the other day, Hannah expressed interest. Ruby couldn't catch because she was too busy having fun in the pool. But Jack's the one that's like super in. If there's anything at all in the garden that shouldn't be there, even a feather, and he's all over it. So I definitely trust Jack to give me a heads up. Literally, in this case, a head up if there's something going on. Trinity's got to go. Hope you and the doggies have an amazing night. Hope you have a great rest too. Dream of puppy pool time. Only bats can hear sounds that high, and there's cats. Well, there you go. Norma knows. T, I don't know what you said, but maybe, if we're lucky, Norma can tell us. Laurie, a black lab mixed breed. Cute! And it's a girl. How old is she? Never dies. Helps. Never dies helps is a partner solve crime. Feels like an anagram of a sentence. Sweet, sweet Jack. With the one ear flopping. You got your one floppy ear, boyo. Have you? Are you a good boy? You're so clever. Oh, Laurie, you leveled up. Woohoo! Nice one. Do you have a problem putting the muzzle on? No, not at all. I did loads of muzzle conditioning with Ruby before we put it on. So, like, putting treats inside the muzzle and letting her get them out, and putting peanut butter on the muzzle. Like, she was putting her nose in and out of that muzzle a million times before we tied it round. And sometimes now, like, she gets excited when I get the muzzle out because she knows, sure, it means pool time. Something good's gonna happen. So we don't have any issues putting it on. The only time occasionally I would say she's got a ball in her mouth and she knows she's got to get rid of the ball in order to put the muzzle on, and then it's like treat or ball. I don't know if you ever saw that advert where it's like daddy or chips, daddy or chips. That's Ruby. But I wouldn't ever do anything with Ruby if she didn't want it. You know, I try and make her feel comfortable as possible with everything before we do anything scary or different. I think she's 1 year old. We found her on the streets, took her in. Oh, see, why can't I find puppies on the street? Like, every time I drive the road, if there's a box on the side of the road, I'll always pull over and I'm like, is it puppies? And like, obviously I hope it's not, believe that it's not, but I'm also like, I'm the right person to find puppies because I'd just keep them all. The universe is trying to help me out. Here's Jacko. Let's have a profile shot for a little bit. Lucinade, hi. Cute puppy emoji. Come on. Now we all know all you'll do. What? I don't know what you mean, Chloe. What did I do? What did we do, Jen? Laurie, her name is Athena. Cute. Who do I know? Oh, I know. One of my ex-boyfriends. I was like, I know an Athena. One of my friends a long time ago had a dog called Athena. That's good. She has a good sort of association with the Muslim pool. Yeah. I think so. Like, Ruby's been through a lot. I try and make sure she has like a very happy, content. She stresses herself out as it is. She doesn't need me doing it. Dogs know something good is going to happen. Yes, exactly. Jack's on his throne. Hannah's got a ball. What have you got, Hannah? She's got like a little collection. She's got a ball and a sock over here. Claiming that Ruby just sprayed me with water. Love that. I'm disappointed though, because I ordered Jack a new collar. I wanted it to be like a turquoisey blue, similar to the pool. Because he's got his old collar, his collar was a turquoise blue. And this one came and it's like a royal blue. And it's nice, it looks very regal. But it wasn't, I wanted something a bit brighter. So I have to get him another one. You know. Because Amazon and my credit card are a firm handshake connection when it comes to the dogs. Anything goes. Laurie, do you like superheroes? I like superhero movies. Like, I like all the Marvels. I haven't seen the new Superman, though. The one with Nick Holt, blonde. That one. But I like Spider-Man's my favourite one. All of the Spider-Man. Like, not Spider-Man, the character. I like the ones with Tom Holland. Those ones. I'm like blanking on the name. Tom Holland. How about you? What do you like, Laurie? Which superheroes do you... Sorry, I was watching Ruby there. Distracted because she's so cute. So cute. Any dogs in shot. There you go. That's a twofer. He's still looking. He's definitely looking. That was cool the other day. I didn't watch the live back, but there was the one after Baby Bell, when there was like a whole many of them come. They stayed for quite a while. I didn't realise. I was too busy talking. Spider-Man and the 2008 Hulk. Which one was... Who made the Hulk in the 2008 one? I'm trying to think of that guy's name. The one I'm thinking of. It's such a pleasure watching these dogs in the pool. They're just like a bunch of kids having a ball. It's one of those things though, I can't, like, for you guys, obviously I love it. I walk through the same thing all day, every day, because I just, like, they're mine and I love them. But I do wonder for you, is it boring just watching the same pool night after night after night? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, they're always doing some sort of different, I suppose, but I definitely feel like I need to add some variety to my channel so that you're not seeing the same thing all the time. I mean, Norma likes it. Okay, good. Well, that's like the main thing. We have one yes. But, and obviously once it gets colder, they're not going to be allowed to go in the pool anyway, so we will have to change things up. I'm just trying to... Oh, look, you see that white thing floating there? That's part of the pool hose that Ruby's managed to pull off. So I'll have to go fish that out in a bit. And get it. Well, that's good. I'm like, I just waffle on and talk nonsense, and then the dogs are prattling around. I stare at horses grazing the pasture for hours. Well, that's reassuring then. You won't be bored with us lot. According to Google, dogs can hear 40 hertz to 65,000 hertz. Bat frequencies are between 20,000 and 80,000. Oh, so they might be able to hear some, I suppose. Not boring. Just enjoy watching them have such a great life, doesn't go. That's cute. Between what you're saying, what's going on with the chat and the dogs. Let's take it, I'm never bored. Ah, that's reassuring. That's good. I was literally thinking, God, these people must wonder what I'm doing, like logging in every day to have the same old conversation and the same view. Especially when there's like YouTubers that, of course, notice Jack's the first got that thing in the pool. And so one of them's going to get it and then run around with it. I suppose that's never happened before. As we're speaking of new. It's never the same. Well, that's good. It's just me. I'm like, you know, some YouTubers like do performances and, you know, they're on camera and they do all these different things and... Oh, there we go. Jack's putting on some entertainment for us. You must have heard me putting it out in the universe. Alfonso doesn't get tired of watching the dogs. Good. I mean, me neither, honestly. I just was like, I hope it's not just that thing because they're mine that I'm boring everywhere. Is Hannah going to get it? She's not quite sure what it is. It's Jack's favourite thing to do that Ruby doesn't like. You see how he runs up 100 miles an hour and he doesn't bump into them necessarily, but he does like this faux pounce. Hannah and him are all about it, but Ruby's like not a fan. I think I'm going to get that out of the pool. Look at her face, she looks so sad. I want chocolate. Hang on, let me go rescue this pool part before it goes the way of the celery. Where is it? Oh, it's Sam. Sam, let me get it. Yeah. Try not to get wet here, folks. Guys. Leave me alone. It's like Jack trying to push me in. I'm glad I wasn't over there, I nearly fell in. Jack's behind me trying to jump in over the top of me and nearly pushing me in. Oh. Soaked now. Soaked, guys. I didn't realise it had sunk, so I had to like get in a little bit to get it. So that was fun. Come on. No, that's my drink. Well, look at this. They nearly knocked it out. This is why. Oh, look at the straw. This is why you straw that you can't actually remove from the thing. So it's like baby proof, but it's dog proof really. God, I'm soaked. Let me scroll back because I missed a load of stuff there. Alfonso, I said hi. Chocolate, I said hi. My sister had a dog named Minute. That's cute. She was a Jack Russell Terrier. She sadly had to be put down. She was really, aww. That name. I'm glad she's not suffering anymore though. You'll be suffering in a minute, boy. We can carry on. Are we done? Look, it's all voice. They're not even making contact and he's still going for it. We all know Hannah would win if he really meant it. Come on, get back in my chair. I'm trying to show it because it sounds terrible, but it is all just play fighting. There are sleep lives? What on earth is a sleep live? Zoom in. Alright, I've had enough of that now. Come on. The acrobatics are crazy. Is that where someone is filming themselves sleep? If so, I'm missing a trick. Good idea with the straw. I know. I honestly was like, I have to get plastic stuff in the pool, otherwise I'm going to have glass everywhere. And the straw came and I was like, oh, good. Right, I'm having enough of this now. I know you think you're being hilarious, but I've had enough. Stop. That's enough. Come have a cuddle instead. Got him by the collar. I'm like, we're having enough of that now. Ruby seems to be the one that loves to jump in. Oh yeah, she really does. She doesn't need any permission, although she does ask for it sometimes. She's just happy to keep going. Good boy. You want to jump? Let's see. Is he going to behave himself or is he going to start back up again? Lucid. She lived a good, long and happy life in a better place. Yeah, that's all you can. It's so devastating, isn't it, when it happens? But I think that's all you can really hope for. People are asleep. That's wow. Ooh, that got me. No, not the comment. Just to clarify. Maybe I wouldn't sleep. I could do one of the dogs sleeping. I did do sort of a video with them like going on their place cots and practicing being still and quiet, and then eventually fell asleep. But I'm like, I could do a live where it's just the dogs snoozing. Although I'm sure there's a niche market for something like that. Ready? Gonna go jump. Let's see if Hannah goes in after it. Jack has lots to say, always. It's just so funny because he's trying to say that he's the boss and she's like, absolutely not. Lavender, Lavender, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Chloe has 2 German Shepherds, a cane corso and a Great Dane. When they get going, it would intimidate anyone but their play. Man, oh man, that's a pack and a half. I bet you look like a right boss when you're walking the dogs down the street. Even me yesterday when I was walking my 3, a lady came out into the front yard with her dogs who were all barking at us. And she was like telling the dogs like really loudly, like, why don't you walk nicely like these 3? And I'm like, oh lady, you have no idea. They do walk nicely, but it's been work. It's been work. Hannah and Ruby are pretty good. Ruby pulls occasionally when she gets scared. Hannah's pretty chill and walks nutty. And then Jack is like, 1 minute he's walking to heel, the next minute he's walking on his back legs. I don't know, he's all over the place at the minute, but we're working on it. Spam Rocky's on one tonight. I feel like most nights around this time he's going, and it's up to me or Hannah to pack it in. Good girl, Hannah. Chloe, you leveled up to level 2. Woohoo, woohoo! Awesome, good job. Now if it's during a 24-hour live event and the community chats among themselves, okay, but most sleep lives are renewing. Yeah, I wouldn't like to watch someone sleep. I'd be freaked out. I mean, puppies, dogs, I can watch them sleep all the time, but people, not my thing. How long have you had them? Oh my God, I have a confession to make, which is really terrible. But I realised yesterday it's been and gone. I'm like the world's worst dog owner confessing it, but I confess my sins. So I'd written down her gotcha day and I thought that was her birth. And it was only because I was looking at it the other night and I was like, hang on a minute, that's the wrong date. So this year we're going to be celebrating Hannah's gotcha day, not her birthday. And her gotcha day is 7th of September. So the universe can punish me for being a terrible dog mum. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I've confessed my sins, so there we are. Caribou. Someone had a dog but couldn't take it to the beach. I mean, that would be funny. Well, one of the Oasis brothers, they gave one of their dogs a really silly name and he was like, we had to rename it because I couldn't go to the park and shout it. I'm just trying to remember what it was. I know it was on like the Jonathan Ross show or something that they said it, but I'll have to look it up and get back to you later on that one. Careful, Jack. Got tricks level 2. Well, you comment, Chloe, the more you level up, and then you get woohoos from me and sometimes Ruby if you level up while I'm doing it. Ready? Oh, look at that. Sit, Hannah. We have all 3 sitting. How cute. Sit, Rubes. Good. Oh my God, Hannah. Calm yourself. Ready? When it gets cold, do you keep the water in the pool? Yeah, the water's in all year round, but I do put the fence up so that hopefully they don't get in. Well, I am yet to see if Jack is going to be able to obey the rules. I have a feeling this boyo is going to end up in the water even after it's cold. Ruby will jump in when it's cold and she gets out and I'm like, you cannot possibly be happy with that decision, but she still gets in. Zaid, hi Zaid. Chloe, I'm 6 years old, I don't walk them, they have 3 acres. Oh, that's the dream. That is the dream. I would love that if I could just have some acres and say, have at it. Perfect. What did I miss? You know the bobbin pool thingy? This blue thing here. Good grief, that thing there. Ever since I saw it with a I cannot shake the feeling that it's the flag of Estonia. We're gonna call it the flag of Estonia from now on. That's much better than I've got critiqued actually for calling it a buoy. A buoy. See, there you go, Nick. I listened. Nick. Hey. Do I have to get up out my chair, guys? Because I will. Nick always critiques me for saying things the American way. No, it's a buoy, not a buoy, and we'll name it the flag of Estonia from now on. Very good. Team Quack Attack. Oh, Jack. Water dog indeed. They've just waterlogged me, actually. Gotta go. See you later. When will you be live again? Well, Laurie, we'll probably try and do one tomorrow. I'm definitely not shooting for one every night of the week like I was last week, because we did that and I think 1 week of it was enough. But I'm trying to do like every other night or something like that, every so often. Definitely more than 3 times a week, but probably not 7. And I'm kind of playing it by ear at the minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. Enough. Thank you. Because if it's like a really good day for walking, I'm going to be walking, and maybe I'll try and do a live while I'm walking, but you'll be around my neck on a string. So it might not be the best commentary. Not that this is great commentary, but still, give it a go. So I'll definitely try and post at least 30 minutes in advance of when I'm going to do a live, so everyone's a bit of a heads up. That's so dope. I also celebrate my birthday and gotcha day. Well, sadly, Hannah missed her birthday, but we'll definitely do a double celebrate for a gotcha day this year. It'll be awesome. What was the name of the dog that'd be bad to shout out its name in public? Shark on a beach. But I'm trying to remember the one that was one of the Oasis brothers was saying about. I can't remember. Imagine having a dog named Fire. Unfortunate. That could cause an accident, couldn't it? It's that's a cute name though. Fire, 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 fire. You're looking at me. Jack's like, well, she's making noise. Exactly. Shark on a beach. Shark. Most of the world celebrates one of my dog's birthdays. He was born on New Year's. Oh, that's so cute. My gosh. I feel like what's it called when you're broody for puppies? I'm that. It's a problem. Sounds like 4 to 6 days then. I know I'm kind of playing it here. I'm like non-committal. I'm sure I'll end up doing 1 every day of the week at some point again, and then other times I'll be back down to doing 2 a week or 1 a week. I go through ebbs and flows of it, where I'm like, some nights I just want to curl up with dogs on the couch and not talk to anybody, and then other nights I'm like, I want to see all my friends and talk to them. So, just play it by ear. What's with butts, guys? Oh, I can suck. All the balls are bobbing closely, so they're all just stood there waiting for them to get closer. It's like bobbing for apples. And she got one. Completely understood. I know it's just one of those things where I know, like, to be like really good at you've got to do it every day and stuff, and I'm like, I do really want to do it and commit to it and all the things. I think I just sometimes have a case of lazyitis or non-socialitis, maybe. Don't I? It was so nice though going for a walk the other day with, and just like, because normally I take them 1 at a time, and so it was nice to have all 3 out together and just be like me and my little family. We only did like we did a pavement walk. We didn't go hiking. We did walk for quite a while. Hey Viva, just I'm jealous of people. Hi Bob. Well yeah, thanks. It's I haven't been in ages. I feel like it's been at least what 3 or 4 since I've been in the pool. Pre being poorly, that's for sure. So maybe I'll have to go in a couple more times before it gets really cold. Norma F. Keep it enjoyable for yourself, not a chore. Yeah, exactly. I do enjoy it. When I do it and I enjoy it, I want to do it every day. And then there's some times where it's not that I don't enjoy it, it's more just I'm all talked out and I'm like, I need a rest. So yeah, so then we have a really lazy day or a walk and just hang out on the couch, don't we, girls? And boyo. Jack gets called a girl all the time. I'm like, don't we, girls? And you, boy. And you a good girl. You want to go jump? Of course she does. I bet there's a load of people who don't know what bobbing for apples even means. You never played the game where you put apples in a barrel with water and then you have to like get them out with mouth? That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about anyway. It didn't even occur to me that people wouldn't know what it was. Hang on, let me see what you've said. I've been trying to catch you on live to tell you. You know about Sir Chuck? What? Sir Chuck? Late night mall? Is this a joke that I'm totally missing? It could be way over here, Zaid. Tell me more. I was wondering about that, Chloe. Oh, the bobbing for apples. Well, there you go. Now you know. Me and the person who has all the horse chores like to tease each other at how we click at our pets accidentally like they're horses. Oh yeah. Talking to you. Go on then. Good jump. Show everyone. Yes, jump. Definitely too cold for full-time in VA. Yeah, it's going to be too cold for me in a couple of weeks, I bet you. I haven't bobbed for apples since grade 4. I actually have never done it myself, for real. I've never bobbed for an apple in my life, but I've seen other people do it. Do any of your dogs have any problems sleeping at night? No. I'm very blessed that I have 3 quite lazy dogs. And so, actually, one of my lives the other day, we ended up staying on for like 2.5 hours. And it only stopped because we were barking at the door because they wanted to go to sleep. And the minute we went in, they all ran and jumped into bed and we were asleep within 5 minutes. I nearly posted to show you all, actually. Within 5 minutes of me finishing the live, they were all fast asleep and ready like to stay gone for the night. And then I had to wake them all up because I was like, come on, we're going upstairs. And then again, they were all snoring away within 5 minutes, exhausted. So it seems like they're very high energy, but they've got their routine. And I'm super grateful because I am definitely not a morning person. I like a proper, at least 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, I'm in a mood. So thank goodness. Thank goodness. But I do try really hard, I will say. During the day, I try really hard to make sure they have a lot of exercise and a lot of mental stimulation. I give them jobs to do around the house and stuff to keep them busy. And so I really try and make sure that they're ready for bed. And then that way they have a good sleep and I get a good sleep too. So happy all around. Do you have, any of you have problems with your dog sleeping at night? Chloe in Norfolk, it's still sort of warm. I mean, like I said, I've definitely seen it. I just don't like getting my face wet. Like, I don't mind it in the shower, but I don't want to stick my face directly into the water. So I haven't done that. What is yours minimum temperature for the pool? Good question. I don't know. Upper 80s. Yeah. Anything below 80s, and I've got a coat on. Nash. Definitely Nash. Between Charlottesville and Richmond. It's good the dogs have a routine. Yeah. Well, I was always like, it's a thing of like, I feel like you want to make sure they've got enough exercise, but also remember you're not trying to train an athlete. Because I'm like, I've seen some of my friends where they walk their dogs more and more and more and more and more, and then it's like they've got to take them on like a 3.5, 4 hour walk before they'll even get tired because train them to kind of do it. And so I've always been very conscious of finding that middle ground where I'm giving them enough, but I'm not training them to be athletes because I'm in no way an athlete. I try my best. I'm aware that I have big, young, energetic, and I need to keep up. It's my job to make sure that they're well exercised, but I'm also not trying to create a problem for myself either if I can avoid it. So yeah, we have a definite routine. Hannah keeps us all on track the most because she's so food motivated, so she keeps us on track this time and dinner time. And you best believe within like a minute of the time she's telling us and letting us know. And then yeah, exercise wise, we kind of fall asleep together. And then like during the day when I'm like busy working, they'll rest or they'll have a chew or a bone or something to chew on, like they have a task. Then we all come out for lunch and swim in the pool for a bit. And then we do the same thing in the afternoon, and then evening it's whatever we'll feel like doing. So it works for us. And like things always change, right? Like, you know, as Jack gets older, he might have slightly different needs or whatever. So it's not set in stone, but that's our thing. Day trip. Love that. Mug loves sleeping. She's a lot like me. Yeah, lucky. Who was it that was on here that was saying like they have to run with their dog every day? I forget now who said it, but they were getting up really late at night to go running. Was it you, Zaid? 4 days ago, all my dogs wanted to go in. Alone Coyote was taunting my dogs. Oh my God, nightmare. 2 of my dogs were 20 pounds and 135 pounds. Basically, 2 big dogs ran and slammed. Oh my gosh. Wow. See, I think I've got my hands when I hear stories like that, and I'm like, wow, fair play to you, Zaid. That's awesome. Yeah, 3 hours would be challenging. That would be challenging for me. What's your favourite season of the year? I'm a fall girl. Nice weather, not hot, not cold, and tasty food. Lavender, you leveled up. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. So good. Alfonso's got to go. See you later. Bye, Alfonso. Summer, and summer. Yeah, so here's the thing. Before I moved to Vegas, I was all about the summer. I hated the winter, not a fan of spring and autumn because it wasn't hot enough. And now I'm in Vegas. It's the first time I'm like, oh, I'm actually quite looking forward to the autumn and the winter and the spring because we'll be able to do more stuff. So never thought I'd see the day where summer wasn't my favourite. I was knocking at the door then, but they weren't. But there we go. I like, even though the summer's a lot, I do look forward to it. And I'm like, I miss the pool when we don't have it. And I'm like counting down the days till the pool's back open and we can go in. But then there's like, this time of year is when I'm like, okay, I've had enough of it now. Let's cool it off and do something different. I think I just get bored easy. Let's keep it PG. Yeah. Do your dogs like watching? Wow. Hannah is obsessed with the TV. She loves it. She likes to watch like Grease 2. Anything with singing, which in my happens to be Grease 2. Let's see if Ruby will get that ball. She's clever. She's trying to figure out where the hole is in her muzzle so she can get it in. Oh yeah, she got it. She's off. Look how proud she is of Elle. We're all watching you. We are. You going to your secret spot? Everyone knows where it is now. It's not a secret. So yeah, Hannah loves the TV. Jack sometimes worries me because if there's an animal on there, he's going to be that smacks my TV and breaks it. So I try and like keep an eye on him, and then Ruby has no interest. Like Ruby's funny because the smallest things will phase her. Like when the FedEx truck comes, she thinks it's a zombie attack and like the world is ending. And yeah, massive dog fight on the TV when I'm watching like oh, what's that guy called? I watch like YouTube videos of different dog trainers and stuff, and there could be a huge dog brawl, and she no interest whatsoever. So it's each of them are very different. I have 6 dogs, 2 little chihuahuas. Oh my gosh, so cute. And everybody goes to bed. It's really peaceful. They also have a dog door and 3 acres, so I snore away when they get up and go. See, I'm afraid of getting a dog door because I can just imagine Jack standing half in, half out. And then every bug, bat and scorpion that has entered my yard will then end up in my kitchen or something. So I'm too afraid of bugs to try a dog door, although it would be super convenient. And I also think I never let my dogs outside without coming with them just because I'm so afraid that one could get into trouble in the pool or something. So I'm definitely a helicopter mum. It's probably not a good thing, but I am. All good. Yeah. Summer is too exhausting. Yeah, I'm just used to, like, when I lived in the UK, I felt like I was cold all the time. Like, I'd always be running a bath because I'd need to defrost and, like, literally frost my bones. It felt like I was chilled to the core. And so summer was always the time where I felt the most comfortable until I moved. And now I'm, like, you know, ready for it to be over. I definitely feel like it was exhausting this summer, especially with being poorly as well. The heat and nausea do not go, so bring on the autumn. I like all seasons except for summer since I moved to Texas. What's the summer like in Texas? Is it humid? I love a good rainstorm, you know, when you've got a perfect excuse to not do anything except watch TV, like a good movie. Ideal. It's like a free day. It poured yesterday and this weekend. I just like the rain if it's like for an hour, you know, like, oh, I love to watch a movie, 3 hours and then it's done. And then I want to go get on with something. Weird thing is the big dogs want to run when 90% of the time they don't run at night with me. Dang. I would like to run. I can't run. I'm terrible. I'm not fit. I'm skinny, but I'm not fit. I was thinking about potentially at some point, and again, it's hand ideas and I don't have the money to back it up, but I was thinking about trying to get a scooter where you can attach the dogs and have them run and I sit on the scooter. I thought that might be fun to try, seeing as they're all so big and high energy and like to run. But maybe not. It might be just a nice idea, just the same as the RV. A nice idea that will never happen. My cats have like 0 reactions to screens and mirrors and stuff. Oh, that's the thing. Ruby, the first time she saw herself in a mirror, she didn't like that. She quickly got over it. But what's she doing? Are you just leaning against the wall over there? She's in a spot with all of her toys, look. She can't tell what's going on over there. Hannah's not bothered by mirrors. She just likes to look at herself and adore how beautiful she is. Do you watch Girl with the Horse, Girl with the Dogs? She's a dog groomer. She's really funny. No, I'll have to check it out. You know, a long time ago, and this is a fun fact, I used to be a dog groomer a long time ago. When I was like 15, I finished school early because I was sick, but I did really well at school, and I was supposed to go to college and be an actuary. That was my mum's big plan. Our big commitment was I was going to be an actuary and be rich. And when I went to college to sign up for the next level of qualification, a dog came in the classroom. I remember it, a spaniel, and I was like, where's that dog come from? So of course I put everything back in my bag and I followed this dog, and it turns out part of the college campus had this animal psychology unit where they did zoology and all these different things. And so I went back and I cancelled all of my classes and I re-signed up to do an animal care course. And care of exotics, which, you know, you all know me. I don't know how the heck I managed to do care of exotics because I'm not a fan of them anymore, but I did. Care of exotics, canine psychology, dog grooming, animal nursing, a farming basic qualification. And what was the other one? Nursing. Oh, level whatever of zoology. So I did all of that, and then I became a dog groomer, and I went and lived on a dog training centre in London for a while. And then I felt like it was ruining my passion for dogs because it was all about the money and working hard and all the stuff. And I was like, I just want dogs to be fun. So I quit it all and decided to work in travel. So that was like 20 years ago though. So, but I am impressed with dog groomers. It's definitely a challenging job. My dog is also not a fan of delivery trucks. God, Ruby hates them. I can't seem to get her over her hatred for delivery trucks, and I'm trying very hard. The thing that we get delivered, like I've said a few times, is stuff for Ruby. I think she'd love it and have that positive association, but she really doesn't. So that's my project, is I've got to work on fixing that, because we can't have her barking at all the trucks. She's fine on a walk, doesn't bother her at all. It's just if they come to the house. Lavender is what you need. Scorpions don't like that scent. Ooh, lavender. Is lavender toxic for dogs though? That's something I have to check, because Jack will eat it for sure. But that's a great idea. I'm definitely putting lavender in my bed tonight. I'm gotta die if I don't want scorpions in my bedroom. I'm sure they can't get in, but I'm touching wood as I say it. Lavender. I do love it as well. I actually have a lavender incense in my bedroom for helping me go to sleep. So, not that I need help. As if I struggle to be lazy. Definitely not. But I do have lavender in my bedroom. I like the smell too. I'm in the humid part, the eastern half, the west is drier. So that's where I need to go, the west of Texas. I'm not a fan of humid. Oh look, she's got back in the pool. She's gone to get that ball. My 3 acres are fenced in, no pool and thankfully no scorpions. Trust me, from a frog to a human, nothing passes these dogs. They're on it. I mean, that's ideal. That's one thing that Jack has reassured me. I was reading Zaid and thinking Jack at the same time. I am reassured knowing that Jack find it if anything did get in, thank God. It's just a bit though that, you know, I'd love to phone a friend. Whenever he finds anything, I'm like, oh, it's on me. I've got to do whatever it is. It was like that with the bat the other night when I thought it was a creepy crawly. I was really panicking. I put a tin roof on my back porch with a swing when it rains. I'm knocked out. Oh, that sounds lovely. So nice. Yeah, I do love the rain. Rock, best sound of all too. Maybe I should do a video of the dogs falling asleep with rain sound in the background. That'll help me get some views and watch hours. That's a next attempt at a video. I think I do. Is she in Canada? Oh, actually, also got in place in the UK. I'm gonna need to check this out for sure. You're a serious dog person. I'm trying hard to not be a serious dog person, if that's at all. Like, I think at one point I was like, that's it, I want to be the world's greatest dog trainer, and like my whole life is going to be dogs, and I've just put way too much pressure on myself. And I feel like with dogs, it's impossible to get it right all the time. And there's so many controversial opinions around dog training, and there's a lot of, like, especially on the internet, there's so many really volatile points of view. And when I just felt like, that was actually one of the things I discussed with Mandy before I started my YouTube channel, was like, I don't want anyone to think I'm trying to come across as a professional or that I know what I'm talking about in any way. I want to be completely amateur with no pressure or get it right. My dogs are not perfect. I mean, they are perfect, but you know what I mean? Like, we're not perfectly trained. I'm a perfect dog owner that cooks for them every day and does all of the things. I'm just a loving dog mum. And so it's because we've group of trust in this like little team woohoo circle that I'm like, oh, I'll tell you about it. I really was adamant that I didn't want to come across as like someone that thinks she knows it all, because I definitely don't in any way, shape or form. But I guess I am serious about like really trying to do my best. That's about it. Lavender isn't really good for dogs. Oh, there we go. But maybe I can hang some from the from these posts there, and that way Jack can't get it, but it's still the smell. I figured out how to write in Japanese on mobile. Oh my gosh. Can you write Victoria? I want to see what that looks like. Or Viva, is that even a thing in Japanese? But that's so cool, Norma. You are our queen of languages. You could be Dr. Doodle. Wow. I won't go that far. Amateur, amateur, amateur. Sleeping dogs and rain video sounds great. I mean, I'd watch it. I'd have it on in the background while I'm doing my vacuuming or what. Oh, I mean, vacuuming. See where I go to is either I'm YouTubing, I'm working, or I'm vacuuming. While I'm trying to fall asleep would be a better thing, I suppose. Doolittle. I do little. I think that's more appropriate for me. I miss Doolittle. It's of lazyitis. Gabriel. Hi, Gabriel. Happy Wednesday. Being a serious dog person is a great thing. I mean, I am really into them. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, you know, the most overused word on the internet is obsessed. I am obsessed with my dogs. I just think I'm also amateur, you know, and I'm my best. Try hard, but I'm not a professional anymore, and don't want anyone thinking that I'm like the right person to give advice or that the way I'm doing things is perfect, because it's probably not. Yay, it's so cool, Norma. I know Arda's going to be thrilled. I feel like you have a whole fan club on here, Norma. Rightly so. Very rightly so. Okay, my friends, it's 11:45, going to sign off. Much love. Love to you too. Have a good sleep. Nothing wrong with loving your dogs. Yeah, exactly. Do I love you loads? Do I loads? You want to go jump? Hannah left a ball. Wait, ready? The attempt to try and catch it. Oh, wow, and she's in again. Sewer Jack. Good night, Sewer Jack. He's over there getting a ball. Good boy, Jack. Well, how long have we been on for? And about an hour and a half, is it? Let's see, what time did we start? Why does this phone never work outside? My new, it's not new, it's an iPhone 14, but it's not old, really. And yet, it works when we come outside. I can't press any of the buttons. Well, I can't press any of the buttons. This Japanese thing is so cool. Yeah, I'd love to see what, if you can write our names or something. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to get this stupid phone to work. I think it might be like the heat. I don't think it's that hot, but still. Oh my god, this is a blast. I just got a Tinder notification of all things. I'm not even on Tinder. Well, I didn't think I had Tinder, to be honest, and yet apparently I just got a Tinder notification saying I have a secret admirer. Well, sorry, whoever that is, but you're staying a secret, so you're no interest in any of that right now. But phone is definitely on the fritz. Oh, that's my name. Let me take a picture. Well, I can't get my phone to work. Stupid. I'm gonna have to watch this live back so I can see it. Very cool. Hey, none of that, boyo. Not on camera. Let me get. Oh. Yeah, what? Look at him. Just get off her. Deary me. None of that. Talk about woohoo, although if you don't remember signing up, it could be a scam. Yeah, I'm like, it must be a 20-year-old notification or something. I don't know. But I can see that the boyo is starting to get a bit carried away over here. So we might finish in a couple of minutes. so I can get you under control. Because you're being a bit of a silly boy, aren't you? So when he gets overtired, I feel like he starts being a menace. Hannah's oh my god. Like sitting on her head. That's not what we want to do. That's not what we want to do, Jack. Tuck it in. Hannah's like, I just want to have some alone time with my ball, thank you very much. Oh, Sam's one is so cute. Madam Doolittle. That's perfect. Love that. See, I'd have much more success in remembering the Sam one though. That's like a little smiley face in a triangle almost. Very cute. Oh, look at that. That's so cool, Norma. Thanks for doing that for everyone. Well, there's yours, see? See, yours looks like a mathematical equation. Very cool. Ooh. Well, that just soaked me right before we go in. Thanks, Hannah. Love that for me. No, you, Jack, because I've spoiled all your fun. I'm holding his collar and look at him. He's like, really? Will you put me on a timeout? I'm like, yes. Will you not, our sister? That's not the dealio. It's not what we're doing. You can have one more jump. This is your last one. Go jump. Made the most of it at least. That was a good jump. Well, I'm going to play it by ear tomorrow and see what the day looks like. See how hot it is. So we may be live tomorrow. We may not, but I'll try and keep you posted as early on as I know. Ooh, that flicked right. And yeah, we made it through halfway of the week. Thank the Lord. We've only got 2 more work days to go and then we have a lovely long weekend if we're here in America. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Hope you have a good sleep, dream of puppies, dream of pool time, and I'll see you soon. Possibly tomorrow, maybe today. I'm not quite sure, but I'll definitely keep you in the loop. I'll do a post so that everyone knows. Oh, and tomorrow's short is so cute. It made me emotional doing it. So keep an eye out. It's a Ruby special. So, yeah. Hope you like it. And see you tomorrow. Don't do it again. You have 3 cats today, maybe 4 tomorrow. I can't wait to find out. Oh, if we don't do a live, Norma, write me a comment. I know either way. I can't wait to find out. All right, see you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. But see you later. Bye.